Welcome to New Orleans and Yorman Stadium. Your college football Saturday continues with a great showdown here on EA Sports. It's the Colorado State Rams and the Tulane Green Wave. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you here in the booth, and Holly Rowe keeping an eye on all of the storylines down on the sidelines. Holly?
Tulane has had some great success the last couple of years, but now with the new head coach, Will Hall will try to sustain that and remain consistent, keeping Tulane in that college football playoff conversation. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. Tulane will kick it off to get this game underway. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Colorado State's offense will go to work first. Typically, you don't think of an offense built around its tight end, but they got no production from there last week. They'll need that to improve in this one, David.
Yeah, he's a chain mover. He's a red zone threat. That big old body, man, he's a matchup problem. So they definitely need to find a way to make sure that they're feeding the big fella, that they're using him in different ways. And listen, balance on offense is good. Still use the receivers. But, Jesse, they can't forget about that dude.
No, and I don't think you have to all of a sudden panic and all of a sudden reinvent your playbook offensively. You just got to execute better, and you got to give him more opportunities. I think that was one of the biggest problems their last game out. They just didn't throw it his way enough. That has to change today. He should be targeted really early in this game.
Here's a give to Robinson. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Brown. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. And the Rams come to the line with a new set of downs. The run inside. It's Brown. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. Fires to the big fella. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better 3rd down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to 3rd down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Oh, the fake. They snapped it to the up man. He's on the move. They get him on the ground, but not before he keeps his opening drive alive with a 4th down conversion. Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on 1st and 10. Shoots it to the left. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
To the air on 2nd down. He lobs one high down the left side. Leaping grab for a big gain. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. And the Rams, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. From the red zone, it's Brown. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wide receiver comes in motion. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
And how about setting the tone right there? Like, you're going to cover this guy coming across the field. Get it to him early on the first drive. Let him know this playmaker is going to be touching the ball early and often, and he picks up the big game.
In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Touchdown, Rams! Put 6 on the board. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Tulane Green Wave offense will have its first chance to go on the attack. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming to this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off his spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab on the left. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down.
Well, after watching the other offense go down the field and score a touchdown, you know this guy's trying to lead his offense to do the exact same thing. That was a big 3rd down. I know there's a lot of football left to play, but you're trying to establish confidence as early as possible. That last throw is really going to help out your team.
Quickly to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Short completion on 1st down, and here comes 2nd and 8. Motion from the wideout. Just keeps slinging it. Buys a little extra time. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down.
You know, we don't see this very much in college football anymore. Quarterbacks just taking care of their bodies and making smart decisions. Get down on the ground so you don't take one of these big hits from these nasty defensive players, and just give yourself a chance to make it through the rest of this game.
Got it. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. This Tulane offense has a great drive going. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hill. Maybe a crease. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. He'll do it himself. Turning it on. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Man, this defense has to be better. You have to stop the first part of the option, and that is the quarterback. And he gets loose. He gets the 1st down, another set of downs. They need to figure out this plan and how to stop this quarterback.
Trying the run, it's McClure. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5.
Man, this D's going to have to find some answers, guys. I mean, you've seen it. This offense has moved the ball down the field, done what they want. Now 1st and goal situation. Who cares about the yards? Like, step up right here, try to force them into a 4th down, try to make them kick a field goal.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, one of the reasons this offense likes the option game with the quarterback is to use his speed and try to attack the perimeter of the field. The defense, though, not having any of it. You saw the contain on the play, forcing him back in the middle of the field, and they're able to corral him for a huge loss.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Zings it complete to the right. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Green Wave! That drive was what every father wants his daughter's romances to be like. Slow, take your time, train the clock, no hurry at all.
Sometimes love is a slow saw on that last drive. I am so impressed with the execution, and I love their ability to run the football. These players, they're coached up. They're coming out here, and they are executing exactly how their coaches prepared them to do in this game.
On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. They'll start on the ground with Brown. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete.
Well, that one falls incomplete, but you know this guy is a big part of their passing attack. You saw the last game out. He had multiple catches from the running back position. They are going to try to get that established in this game.
Fires to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wide receiver going in motion. 2nd down, he'll throw it. He's moving out of the pocket. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to make magic with his feet. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And no shot at a return here as the punt goes out of bounds. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll give it to Brown. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain.
Yeah, this offense is going to try to run the ball and do it in a variety of ways. You'll see zone reads. You'll just see straight downhill running. They'll get the toss play going as well to try to keep this defense on their heels.
They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Didn't get a chance to show off those return skills, but he gives his offense the ball at the 29. Running inside, it's McClure. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Could be an alley. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10. Tulane with an opportunity on 1st and goal. DB's right up on the receivers. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He has kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
And after that strong play on 1st down, they're right on the cusp of a score. 2nd and goal. Pulls it on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. He's looking to throw. And the sack all the way back at the 5.
And that is how it's done. It's go time in the red zone, 3rd and goal. We need a sack, need a big play. That was a monster sack by the defense. Let's go.
That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And with that, they've taken the lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The Rams offense on the field and ready to get started. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. They'll start this drive going to the air. Oh, they had the screen all set up on first down, and he couldn't make the catch.
And a lot of times when you see running backs catch the football, man, they've got a little bit of space to operate. That's great coverage. Being right there when he catches the ball to deliver the hit, to make sure he doesn't secure the catch, elite coverage.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the third down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
He'll get a fresh set of downs stopped at the 31-yard line. The Rams have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw again. Unloads to the wideout. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, and fortunate to get it back.
And you just wonder if the quarterback's trying to get it all back after throwing a pick the last time out. This time, that was not a good read. The defender was all over that throw. He should have intercepted that, but thanks to the drop, the offense stays on the field. This quarterback has got to take a breath, and he's got to settle himself down.
Slants against man, that wide receiver has to win right now at the line of scrimmage against that DB playing man coverage. Quarterback timing with the wide receiver, put it on the money. Wide receiver's probably still going to get hit too and got to hold on to that thing.
Running game worked on first down. Let's see if they go back to it on second down. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. Plucks it out of the air. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. And the Rams come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. The run inside. It's Brown. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
Just a simple power play. Power football. Be strong, be big, be physical. Make it a fourth quarter game. Make them feel you. Keep them off balance.
Coming to the line, looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 29. He's got the back in the middle. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18.
Well, in that down and distance, the quarterback's got to get rid of it so quickly, right? He knows the defense. Going to be bearing down on him, so a nice job catching the gun snap and then turning and pivoting, getting it out of his hands quickly and accurately to pick up the first.
Gives it on the option. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Keep it on the ground. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. This offense can get a jolt of momentum headed to the locker room if they can take the lead here. Here's Brown. Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. So the officials spy that face mask penalty, and the offense gets a first down. And the defense is just about out of room to defend. They are backed up right on the doorstep. Push forward on the sneak. Nothing doing. He is stopped short of the goal line. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their third and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Here's Robinson. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Man, that hurts because second down, you got everything in front of you, the whole playbook open. Now you get a lost yardage play. Now it's third down. Now it puts those feet to the fire a little bit more. Now you better come up with something you really love in this area of the field. Second quarter might not be gamble time, but inside the 3, Palmer, I've got the green light. I'm going for this.
I am too, and you're essentially running a 2-point play here, right? You've got a play you practice all week long. That's the play you dial up right here.
Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Instead of opting for the chip shot field goal attempt tying the game, they instead want to take the lead on 4th down. Escapes the pressure to his right. Touchdown, Colorado State! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Coaches talk all the time about finishing halves. Man, that is perfect execution down the stretch. Take the lead, take most of the clock, and you get the ball coming out. Way to close this first half. Great execution.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Using his legs, it's McClure. He'll push his way forward for a few, and the clock will continue to run. Just enough time to get off one more snap. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connor.
Fellas, we welcome you into our palatial Orlando studios for the Week 3 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with a look at Western Kentucky taking on the number 4 team, the Indiana Hoosiers. And it's the home team looking to come out on top in what has been a high-scoring affair. And I love that neither team fears this moment. Gotta see which defense is able to make a stand. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside SEC. Now over to your game inside Yulman Stadium. Back and forth we've gone so far, and these numbers, it's funny, third down conversions don't always tell the story. Maybe staying out of those situations in the second half is the safest pathway to victory. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Yulman Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. And he's not going to take the touchback. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. What do you got on the sideline, Holly?
Colorado State's head coach told me coming out of the locker room, their defense has got to step up big time right now. They have been struggling at times throughout this season, but right now is a huge moment. With the lead, they have an opportunity on this kickoff to come down and make a big statement. I'll keep you posted on if the defense is able to step up in this huge moment. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Got it behind the line. It's Lewis. Out across the 30, steps out of bounds at the 31-yard line as they try to put something together. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. On the draw, it's McClure. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Back to pass. The short hands, it's Hill. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Tulane lines up on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged out of the air. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. They were really hopeful he could make a guy or two miss and pick up the first down, but he comes up a little short.
Yeah, and it's great defense. It's defense understanding where the sticks are, not missing tackles, getting the guy on the ground quickly. Really nice job by the defense understanding the situation.
The Colorado State offense heads onto the field. Direct snap. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. One more time, it's Brown. Got a little grass. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Running game got it done on the last play, now it's first down. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. They want a little extra time to think over this 3rd and long as we've got a timeout. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. The Rams line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. The Green Wave offense makes its way onto the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimum gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Deep in his own territory as he reels in that punt. Cover guys getting down to do their job, and they'll stop him at the 15. Here's Brown to begin the drive. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Back to pass. Throws to the tight end. Complete downfield. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. And the Rams come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Motion from the wide receiver. Hand off for Brown. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football, even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
Brown again. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Good timing on the quick out. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42.
And that's a huge 3rd down conversion by the offense there. It's 3rd and long. You've got a lead, not by a lot. Quarterback, though, very poised. Reads the coverage, throws it in rhythm, and you stay on the field.
The give, running right, Brown. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense. Like getting them in more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
Under fire. Trying to escape and get it himself. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. 3rd and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
The Rams kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. A give to Brown. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Skips away from pressure. Connection to the right. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. And the Rams go back to work after moving the chains through the air. If you like old school running games, this has been the game for you and a couple of guys who starred through the first 3 periods. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Handoff for Brown. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. It's amazing how play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series, but of a game sometimes.
all you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much.
Caught, and he's got room. Get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football.
Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? The 50, the 40, running inside the 20. Touchdown, Green Wave, and they turn it into a defensive score.
Well, this has been a defensive war. You were just wondering which side could hang on long enough, but how about the defense coming away with a big pick six late to take the lead? You got to step up in big moments. You saw the ball thrown, you pluck it out of the air, you find your convoy, and you're off to the races. That is an outstanding game-changing play.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Let's go to the sideline in Holly Rowe.
Here on the Colorado State sideline, I can see a developing situation with their quarterback and the coaches. Their QB has struggled here today with the turnovers, and there's a lot of conversation. They're showing him those mistakes on the film, trying to get him to see what he's missing. They want to get some confidence built back up in this quarterback, but right now he's shaking his head like, I've got this, I've got this. We'll see if he really does here to take the field. Guys?
Holly, thank you. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Grab near the marker. It's Brown. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one.
And the defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure...
They've got a first down here. Want to start its bend to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Dumps it to the back. And he dropped it. Just didn't look the thing all the way in.
Looked like the offense had a chance for a big play there, but the running back just could not reel that ball in.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Hauls it in. Stop is made at the 35-yard line. It'll be a 4th down.
And this offense just hasn't...
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. It's incomplete, and they... Let's see if this offense comes out swinging from the first play of the drive down late. They'll start on the ground with Brown. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays honest.
They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. A give to Brown. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Man, did you see the D tackle just slice through the offensive line? That's how you get penetration. That's how you dial up the tackle footballs.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Here's the pressure. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down.
3rd and long. Defense knows the pass is coming, so they're going to have guys with their eyes on the QB, but they're going to try to get to him with pressure, pinning their ears back. If you're on offense, you might be thinking blitz here. You better get rid of this one quick.
And here we go. Down to score. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Takes a hit as he fires. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't. Sometimes it's just not your day. Think